Eni Aluko. Do you know what I mean? We spoke about Simon John. I know Ricky wants to jump out of his chair and come and join this.
Do you want to jump into this topic for this one?
The one of you or both of you want to jump in for this topic?
Do you want to jump? You jump in. I'm good. It's bad.
We'll wait for Chris. By the way, I've been asking for Chris to come back on the show.
Hey, listen. Big up every single time.
My brother. Do you want to move the camera so that Chris?
Oh yeah. Do your thing.
Yeah. Wait, yeah. So last week is cool. Last week we spoke about. We do things ghetto on OnlyFacts. Last week we spoke about Simon Jordan versus Deontay Wilder. Deontay to this day, Wilder. Do you know what I'm saying?
I'm so happy to see that.
And now it's Simon Jordan versus Eni Aluko. And Simon Jordan. This ain't even about Simon Jordan. This is about you framed up right on this camera.
Yeah, I'm good, bro.
Yeah. This is about Eni Aluko. We've got to have a conversation. She Nigerian?
Unfortunately, yeah.
Okay, cool. So
Why are you saying unfortunately?
Okay, I thought you were gonna back her. I honestly thought you were gonna back her. Okay, cool. Go on. Take it away, Chris.
So, okay. The thing is, I'm aware of what some people are using this for. There's Union Jack Twitter and the Union Jack side of everything.
Of course.
Of where they're using this for their
The
own agenda.
reformed.
Yeah, the reformed. The UKIP voters, the reformed voters.
Yeah.
Them man there.
All the same man, innit?
That are using this for their own evil agendas and own
Facts.
narratives.
Yeah, of course.
However,
I'm glad.
I am sick and tired of Shorty being so entitled and forcing this narrative that Ian Wright is doing wrong by her. Ian Wright is being
Is that in all of this? Is that the real final nail in her coffin? Because that I don't know if you heard have you heard this, because I'll probably do some research. But I don't know if you did.
She said that he should be giving up some rules.
Yeah. And the worst thing is, Ian Wright is one of them man that everybody likes.
Of course.
The reform man like him, the UKIP man like him. Everyone likes Ian Wright. I don't know that many people that don't like Ian Wright.
I was a bit worried about him when he wore the dress, but he's cool. I was a bit worried, just a bit. Just
an
a
oversized t-shirt. You've turned everybody against you. Do you know what I'm saying? You've, and I don't really know why.
You see, the thing is,
there's no strategy in that.
The reason why, only in media and in sports media, only white people can be the heel, you know? Like Simon Jordan, Jamie Carragher.
And it's accepted.
Because the black people, the personality.
Black women cannot be the heel, bro. Yeah. You can't be the heel. You can't be a heel.
Black people can't be the heel, but
Roy Keane.
Roy Keane. Yeah. Bro, in WWE maybe, but not in this world.
No, true. Yeah,
bro, true. You know what she's like? You know when people say, when you come in through the door, clean your shoes at the door. Yeah. This guy's said, you know what, Bunny? I'm just stepping on all of your flipping furniture. But here's what pisses me off. This is why black people can't get anywhere. Because instead of her sending corn for white people, she's pulling down the black man. That's why I don't like it. Yeah. For me, you could have said, you know what, Jamie Carragher and Laura Woods, they only want Laura Woods to be on everything and we don't get opportunities. You want to take another opportunity from a black man. For me, this is disgusting.
And the thing is, what makes it worse is the fact of she picked him specifically, and there's been proof of not only this guy.
I see the videos, he's been at the women's game since 1990, before there was money in it.
From the grassroots, where his granddaughter's even kicking ball as well. I think he's like an ambassador or something along those lines.
The resume, the reality is, the resume that you have of football, because that's what Eni Aluko's alluding to. I've got a great resume in football, so I should be played. The logic is just not sound.
It's entitled.
It doesn't. That's not how sports punditry works. A lot of people go in on. Michael Rich on the CBS, they banter him for not having won a Champions League every week. Yeah. But he's on the Champions League show. Do you know what I mean? Shay made a point a couple of weeks ago that he feels that black people that we spoke about why black people that make it as managers. And Shay was saying whenever black players retire, they go to be the personality hire and do the character banter thing. Do you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Number one rule is people have to like you. Do you know what I mean? We've done AFTV, DR Sports, whatever. If somebody's getting a good amount of views for the channel, but they're very unlikable behind the scenes, people just don't like them. Do you know what I'm saying? Robbie just don't like you. These people don't like you. They're just probably not going to get you back on unless the views are massive, where you're just undeniable. But the first thing is you just got to get along with these people generally.
Boy, it does say nothing.
Well,
I hear you.
That was a bad example. Still,
I hear you.
I'm just hoping
that was him, not me. You know what I'm saying? Because I always get the shit. I get the phone calls. But do you know what I'm saying? Like you've got to be likable, and the stuff that she's doing is not even likable. We see people like James, Turkish Expressions, whoever else you want to say, they do their own channel, they do their own thing. Rio Ferdinand's got his own podcast. Like then through that down the line, you can get some looks, and you can get this, and you can get that. But the idea that you just kind of complain your way through it.
Forget her. Is she a good enough pundit to where she deserves more limelight?
She's not. No. This is Chris's point. She's not a good pundit, but obviously because she's a black woman and outspoken, man are gonna drive it into the ground even more. This is even harder
for black women. You know
why?
It's hard because if you're one of the few black women who are in the industry, you need to set a good precedent to where we need more of these. Because that's how white people think, you know.
But there are good examples of it. But there are good examples of it. So prime example, Rachel Yankee. Who's shorty as well? Alex Scott.
Alex Scott, yeah. Alex Scott's on FC.
Yeah, exactly that. Even down to CBS, like the
I know you're talking about
the half Nigerian girl.
Yeah. She's good food as well.
I know for a different, right? I know because and there's another girl who works for ESPN. She was on Rant Show once as well. Of
course, she's on Rant's show.
Bro, she's good food as well. Still.
Yeah. Is there?
Good example.
Is there? We're flying close to the sun. Is there a physical element to it? You lot are talking about how attractive these other women are. Is there an attraction element to it? There's nothing in that.
No.
Okay.
Because she's chatting shit.
The game.
No, I hear you, but obviously you've got a lot of the women that are, we're talking about that, but again, like some of the women are ex-players, some of them are just general hosts that people think are attractive, like Laura Woods, like Kate Abdo, like, do you know what I'm saying? They're still really talented at what they do, but their looks play some kind of part. Yeah, because they are actually good at what they do.
Even down towards the CBS journalist, that the shorty that was talking about before, she actually studied, I think it's either broadcast or sports journalism in university. So that already shows you've done
some people study sports journalism and they're terrible.
You've done your 10,000 hours.
I've never seen Shane put his middle finger up to Noah before. That tells me you're rattled. I've never seen that before.
Shows that she's done her 10,000 hours, you feel me?
Yeah.
And with that as well, it's so funny because I remember having this conversation once with my cousins where we were talking about Michael Richards. Specifically, and it was like, why do we feel like it was Michael Richards and Daniel Sturridge?
Yes.
He said, why do we feel like as if certain black pundits have to be?
I hate both of them, by the way.
They have to be funny.
But Daniel Sturridge is a cold pundit. He does things in the stereotypical black kind of flavorful way in the banter, but he's a good
I don't think he's a good pundit.
I've seen Daniel Sturridge make points that no one else has made.
I remember his debut. So I'm so sorry to cut you off, Shane. Like, I remember his debut on Super Sunday.
Yeah, where he's wearing the white.
And he killed it with his feedback. Like
it was cold.
Killing it.
He looked like a backup dancer for Cheryl Cole, but his punditry was cold.
When he wore the LV jacket.
Yeah.
And it was like, bro, your punditry is actually really good. There came a point he started singing Usher one day and it was like,
yeah, bro,
what are you doing?
You're probably right. I haven't listened to him enough, but whenever I see them clip up Sturridge, they always clip up the
question.
Go on.
Who's in control of the clip?
That's my point.
Okay.
So I'm wrong. I'm wrong.
Because it's not my. If I sit on this podcast constantly and I give you peak boxing knowledge, but then I say something about a Geller's Batty and the Geller's Batty comment goes viral, that's not my fault.
Yeah, true. True. So I'm wrong, but you see that part of the thing I don't like.
I know what you're saying.
So but with Eni Aluko, and this is why I feel like
Eni Aluko ain't even got the good clip.
She got no personality.
We know black people. We know black Twitter. Yeah. If there's receipts to come with, they'll come with the receipts. So if you're attacking black people, normally they'll come with the receipts to balance up. We ain't seen no receipts. We ain't seen. Fair enough. We know the quote. She said, "Oh, we got 25 goals in 40 games. Do the math. That's a goal a game." That is not a goal a game. But people make mistakes. It's cool. People make mistakes. We see this with Diane Abbott when she makes a mistake and it goes viral, goes around the world. People make mistakes. But we haven't seen the good clips to balance out the bad clips. It's been repeated.
You know when people say, we just need it to balance the quota. I'm starting to think it's adapting, you know.
Why?
You know when they say we need a black woman to balance the books, you know, to make...
No, because they would have hired her. If they needed a black woman to hire...
No, but when she has been hired, you start to think if that's the only reason.
Do you know what the issue is? When she's been hired, it's been lower ranking England games.
But you know what?
They're testing it out. They're testing it out. Yeah.
You know, but the reason why it's quite interesting is because I don't know if you guys watch track and field. My mom's a big track and field fan. The black journalists in track and field are amazing, bro.
Yes.
They're actually really good.
Yeah.
So it's definitely not like a reform thing where black people can't do nothing. It's not one of those things. It's one of those ones where this girl's just an idiot.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's. I mean,
She's
like,
got no personality.
but also like they tried her out. It didn't work. They were probably trying to be polite and.
You know we're gonna get corn, you know, because
from who?
We're holding the black people back.
No.
Man can't call me for that.
No, it's not that, because the thing is with this.
Now they're gonna get corn.
Man,
The
black
feminists are coming out.
It's not.
Feminists don't pay my bills.
It's not a black woman thing. It's a Eni Aluko thing. It's
But because of the flag man, if we talk about Eni Aluko just generally about her punditry, the flag man are going to make it a black female thing.
I feel like
so it's all a complicated.
But she made it a black thing. She
She didn't because she said take Ian Wright off, which is not making it a black thing.
No, because she was saying. Why did she say Ian Wright? Because he's black, fam.
She's had a grudge with him specifically.
Bro, I'm telling you.
And it is a black thing as well.
Thank you. Nick always says
because she's looking at it thinking, you're the one. If as you said,
the easiest person to unseat would be you.
Nick
the
always
one quoted
facts. Nick always
if you're taken away. Let me have that instead.
Nick always says, yeah, and he always says this. You see, when black people go in a room full of white people, yeah, they lose their place, and the easiest person to attack and remove.
There's another black
you know what I'm saying?
What I say, just to be clear, is that a lot of black people have said to me over the years that they feel like when a certain white person comes in, they take up all the space. Mm-hmm. And I've seen that happen before. I'm not saying it doesn't, but I've also seen a white person walk in the room and the black person give up space. Immediately give up space. Do you know what I'm saying? And that's what I think you're referring to.
Yeah, so it's when she says Ian Wright, the reason why she said, because as you both said, he is literally
she
the worst.
She dare not. If that was a white man sitting in that seat, if that was Jamie Carragher or someone else there, she dare not.
But it's because
you feel like it's an easy target.
Factually, it's actually he's not the person you should be going after.
Yeah,
factually, but the only reason why you can say Ian Wright is because he's black.
Yeah,
there's no other reason. Because
like if you're in the ends, man might feel more comfortable robbing you for your phone than robbing a middle-class white woman for her phone. Yeah. So, do you know what I mean? Because this is like a natural order of things. We're expected to attack each other. But if you attack her, now the flagman are after you, and that's lost.
For me, more than anything, it's the entitlement more than anything that stands out of when she's mentioned about the amount of caps and things along those lines. And even when I was going back to the examples of where we've seen certain professional footballers that have been pundits, I'm sorry, but Dion Dublin was a crap pundit. Like there's certain.
He's better on Homes Under the Hammer. He's very good on Homes Under the Hammer.
Who's my man who used to play for Everton and Fulham?
Andrew Johnson.
And when he does crap. He was on Match of the Day recently. He was on there.
I don't even watch Match of the Day.
Danny Murphy, that's who I'm thinking of. Danny Murphy, crap. Like these men are crap.
Ricky came ready for the football game.
Yes.
He's ready for the trivia.
He's ready.
Honestly, they're horrible. So,
but they keep getting paid. Danny Murphy's on TalkSport every week. He's terrible.
Yeah,
he's terrible. Yeah. Do you know what I'm saying? But you have to be likable. You got, do you know what I mean? That there's an element. I'm not even talking about Eni Aluko. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about YouTube, media, whatever. You got to be talented, or you got to be likable, or you got to be attractive, or you got to be accomplished. And there's not enough of an overlap of a Venn diagram. There may be some Venn diagram somewhere because she was a decent player. You know, I know Ricky was triggered earlier. He messaged me because he said she compared herself to Rooney. She didn't compare herself to Rooney. She said,
name in the same sentence.
Are you on the show or not?
Yeah.
She didn't put her name in the same.
I was going to say there's a seat right here, but why for that?
Yeah, pause. She didn't say the same as Rooney. Rooney was young and banging goals for England. And she was young and banging goals for England. So she felt like she was the Rooney equivalent. But
she a legend in
you are asking
but
me.
Can I ask you a question?
I know Arsenal. I know Leah Williamson and Rachel.
Is she struggling financially? Like, do we have to do a GoFundMe or something? Like, is that why she's begging for place on the TV or something? Like, genuinely,
because I'm.
It must be a money thing.
But it's trying to skip the queue though. Do you know what I'm saying? That's the thing. Because like I say, you could build your own platform if you feel like you have.
She knows she couldn't.
But this is what I'm trying to say. If you feel like you have enough of a following, if you feel like you have enough justification, you don't have enough to offer. I've seen James Lawrence Alcott and all these kind of. I've seen go and make their own show, and then next one, Deluded Gooner's on ITV and that.
You
and
could
Sky
be
Sports.
shit though, and still have your own YouTube channel. Look at Rio Ferdinand.
That's what I'm saying.
Like you could be shit and just have your own YouTube channel.
Yeah.
All you need to do is just.
See, every time Rio tries to spud one of the players and that, and they just try to avoid him. Them United man are sneaky, bro.
Even Nicky Butt as well. Didn't he try a thing recently as well?
Yeah, he tried diss Lissandro Martinez and all that kind of thing.
No, Nicky Butt and Paul Scholes.
Yeah, it is both of them.
Paul Scholes
has been deluded anyway.
Paul Scholes is biting his girl's toe. He's biting his daughter's toenails, bro. He's in some files. If he's not in them files, I don't know if he's in the Epstein files or the X files. He's in some type of file.
When I'm looking at that United team, it's kind of mad, you know.
Class of 92 is tapped.
Scholes,
Evra.
Yeah, Class of 92 is very tapped.
Evra. Eating raw chicken on Instagram.
Yeah.
Eating raw chicken.
Giggs.
Brian Giggs. Yeah.
It's peak, fam.
Brian Giggs is tapped. Yeah.
Even
Rooney.
Beckham, a serial
Rooney
cheater.
dealing with the grannies and that.
Yeah, Beckham's only youths don't want to talk to him.
Yeah, fam, it's mad.
Who's normal?
Who was normal? You know what I'm saying, fam.
He got out of there. He went part of that class.
Yeah, he went part of that class. He went part of that class. You know what I'm saying? Phil Neville, I'm pretty sure Phil Neville's next. He's next.
Yeah,
I promise. There's a reason why he wanted to manage the women's team. I promise you. He's next.
Stuff